Ah. All right, people, this is a video on polishing my clock. I'm going to whip out my clock over here. I bought this thing from a neighbor that was selling it at an estate sale. And I fixed it up, I got it working, I did a video on that, and as we can see here, it's got a little bit of pitting over here. And I don't know that I can really fix it up. You can see where I did some damage over there where I was cleaning it to try to make it work. Sorry about the light reflection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of polish on here, see if I can shine up this silver thing over here, this front. Already cleaned the glass, and then this has got a nice smooth finish. I'm worried that if I put something on here to clean it, that I'm going to ruin the finish. This is a little bit worse off. It feels kind of pitted and dirty. This is nice, but I want to polish my clock, and I think what I'm going to do, I bought this, as I said, at an estate sale. There was a neighbor over there that wanted it, and I ended up picking it up. I wanted to fix it, and now that I fixed it, I think I'm just going to polish it up and give it to them. They don't even know that I have it. They don't even know that I'm going to give it to them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to test out some Brasso to see if I can polish the front. I want to do a real close zoom so we can see there is definitely some dirt over here. I don't know how much damage that is, but that's a lot of dirt. I'll move my nail here and let's see if we can remove some of this. Yeah, so it's a little, okay, so some of it's coming off. And let's look over here. We have a nice smooth finish, some dirt over here. Some dirt on the back. I'm kind of worried about cleaning the back, that I'm going to end up getting a bunch of dried material in the holes over there, and then it's going to look really bad, and even if I brush it off, it's not going to come off good. And then on the back over here, you can see it is, let's get the light reflection better. It's really dirty over there. There's a lot of dust, a lot of dirt, a lot of pitting. It feels very rough. So let me do a little bit of cleaning over here. You don't really need to watch me whip out my clock and rub some Brasso on it. I'm going to use some Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. This stuff's really good. Maybe not the stuff to be using, but I want to see if it's going to help the finish. If I ruin it, then I'll keep it. If I don't ruin it, then maybe I'll give it to them. I don't know yet. I'll be back. Thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Donation link in the video description, along with affiliate links that you can click if you buy on Amazon, which nobody's going to do. I'll be back. Okay, there we go. Lesson learned. It did polish it. Be really careful. Be really careful. I didn't know this about Brasso. It got right on the edge of the clock and it started to take off some of the paint. So Brasso, you don't want to whip out that Brasso and polish your clock. I wiped it off as fast as I could. Didn't do any damage, I don't think, but you have any Brasso in the crack? You never want to have Brasso in your crack. Yeah, there's some Brasso over there, so I'll clean that up with a brush. But I got it off I removed it as fast as I could. The glass is nice and clean. But, yeah, I had no idea that, I guess I should have assumed that, but who would think that Brasso would take off paint? Maybe if I would read the label, I believe it says it will take off paint. So, oops. Now we're going to go over to the clock over here and try to clean this up. This is a little bit of where the paint came off from the Brasso, and maybe over there too. Get this finish on there and this Meguiar's Compound. We'll see if it fixes it up. There it is. So you got the metal polished kind of nicely. I will never use Brasso again around paint. That was my mistake. I kind of cleaned it up a little bit, got a nice shine out of it with Meguiar's. It's still a little pitted over here. I don't want to do damage, so I think a little cleanup and leave it alone. A little bit of dirt over there. The back, you can see where I cleaned it up. I didn't put anything on the back. I didn't want to ruin anything and have to clean out the dirt. On the side, we got a nice shine. I got a little bit of material inside between here. I didn't want to take this apart and clean it. I got a brush in there. So I wanted to share with everybody on YouTube me whipping out my clock and polishing it. And yeah, except for that little bit of stain, it was a lot worse right after I did it. I think that is just what the damage over there, where when I was trying to clean the mechanism in the back, I poured some isopropyl 91% and it kind of splashed into the front, and that's why we have stains over here. Next time, if you watch my video on how to fix this stuff or how to degrease it, you'll find out what I recommend to degrease it without getting the stains over there. And I bought this clock it was on sale for 15 bucks. I bought it for 10. I cleaned it up, I got it polished, I got it working, and there's a neighbor that was interested in buying this for 15 and didn't buy it, and she thinks that it was sold to somebody else, which it was sold to me because I was going to buy it and fix it for her, and I did that, and I am going to give it to her. If you're wondering why is it not working, let's just go over here, whip this thing out. Come on, Mickey. Don't break on me now, Mickey. Did it break? I guess I'm not giving her the clock. It was working. Okay, I just cleaned my clock so you could watch, and now it's not working. Unbelievable. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. The problem is this timer piece over here. And if this thing, it kind of binds. And, all right, Mickey decided not to work on me. Well, so much for this video. You can't really do a video of a repair to get that wound up. People that don't know English would have said wound it up. Okay, that's about as far as I'm going to wind it. It's not working now. Unbelievable. I take that back. It was just binding a little bit. I wound it, and then I set off the alarm, and then it started going. So, what do you want? I think this thing's like 60 years old, 50 years old. Collector's item, kind of. Yeah, I'm still going to give it away, because that's who I am. If you appreciate how awesome I am, there is a donation link in the video description. And feel free to leave $1 million for my kindness. I would love that. Thank you for watching. If you appreciate how awesome I am, there is a donation link in the video description. And feel free to leave $1 million for my kindness. I would love that. Thank you for watching.